Hi guys, this video is brought to you by outtalk.co.uk for your post, pre-match and Sheffield Wednesday discussions with fellow Wednesdayites.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Blackburn Rovers Sheffield Wednesday review. Now, we have got Bournemouth back for this game, which is fantastic. It's what we wanted to hear. Yeah, it was a blow that he was out, but we managed to do well in that last game without him, and it just showed that it was just a little knock and we just had to take care of it. Good chance of getting a win today. They're on a really bad form, but when we come against teams who are in bad forms, they tend to have the upper hand, which can be slightly annoying for us because you think, oh, we're in the best form, we can go on and get that win, and then if you think like that, it sometimes will go against you, but we'll see what happens on that one. Hutchinson is going to be captain today, which is, I think, is a good move. I kind of like that a little bit. Like to see him with the captain's armband. No Bannon today, so I'm guessing he's resting and probably picked up a little bit of a knock, which is slightly irritating, but it is what it is. The team news is Westwood, Palmer, Fox, Lee, Harris, Pelopessi, Fletcher, Bourne, Reach, Hutchinson and Iorfa. The subs are Dawson, Winnell, Murphy, Newhugh, Ojabayo, Hunt and Fortieri. Interesting to see that Alex Hunt has got a chance to have a chance to play today. He's on the bench, so it'll be good to see what happens. No Rhodes on this one, which they were talking about him in the press conference, and it's like I said, he just need to bide his time and wait for a chance and see what happens. It's one of those things where we all want him still to come good, but how long till that actually happens and stuff. But it is what it is. It's a good team, to be fair. It's good to see Pelopessi back in the squad. I think he did well last game coming in so late, so it's good there. I think my only thing would be that the midfield is a little bit light-handed, but we've got Lee in there. It would be good for Lee to have a full start and see how he gets on as well. So hopefully we can get all 3 points at a Blackburn Rovers that is not playing well, but we have won the last 4 out of the 5 games there, so let's see what happens. But it's one of those teams where you know they're doing badly at the minute, so you have to be careful because they could be the perfect opportunities for them to get something from us. So that first half was interesting, let's just say that. We had a load of corners and we just didn't do anything with them at all. We had 9 corners that first half and not a single one of them was a decent crossing by Pelopessi. Just wasn't good enough. And when you think about who our corner taker normally is, Bannon, we don't have another person good at set pieces like that, and it's something that may need to get addressed sooner than later. But at the same time, it's one of those things where you see things like that happening. It's just frustrating because you've had some really good chances in the game. Fletcher's had a good couple of chances and they've been good saved by their keeper. I also have one cleared off the line. Fox had a shot from range and it got deflected for a corner. We've had so many opportunities from corner to try and do something, and the ball in has been dreadful. But apart from that, we played really, really well. Yeah, they can break on the counter, and if they get going, we have to be careful of that. But so far, we've done very well. The midfield has done okay. House has had some good opportunity to get into the box and try and get rounded man. Apart from that, that's been about it. They've not really tested Westwood too much. He's had a couple of saves to make, but nothing that you would have been worried about. But apart from that, it's all about us not taking our chances with the corners. We take our chances with the corners, it's a completely different game. And we're just not doing that. So at half time, it's 0-0. We need to get that goal and get someone else on corners. Well, it is not our day today, is it? That second half, let's talk about it. So there wasn't much in it really up until the last 10 minutes of the game really. It was iffy bitty bear. No one really wanted to go in and win it. We brought on attacking subs in Murphy, Fez and New Hugh, and it did do the difference. New Hugh made a difference again when he came on as well. We get the lead, we make it 1-0, and it's a good finish at the back post by Murphy, but it doesn't last long. It lasts all of about 5 minutes. They go and make it 1-1 with a looping header over Westwood, and then on the 91st minute they make it 2-1, and we were asleep for the first goal, and the second goal was an unlucky deflection. And I say it time and time again, when teams are on bad form, they come against us and your form suddenly changes. You'll get that kind of win you want, and we do that with a lot of teams. I hate to say it, we are very good at that. It is something we tend to see in form wise, thinking, oh, this team's not in good form, we'll be able to get an easy one here, and then they go and beat us. This has been happened all the time, but it's our own fault for the first goal because we weren't switched on at the back. At one point we were fourth in the table. I think they'll put us back to being like fifth or sixth. It's just annoying. It's annoying. We can't kill games at all. We just can't kill games off, and it becoming an issue. Like one of the things we had earlier, where it was all right keeping clean sheets and stuff, but if we're not scoring at the other end, what's the point? In a sense, we're not helping it in that sense. It's just really, really annoying that it's another little mistake we've made where we switched off, where we just needed to see the game out a little bit to get all 3 points, and we just didn't. And we really need to start being more clinical in front of goal. Like, I still hear a lot of people saying about the whole James Beattie being at the club as a coach and stuff. I'd take anything to give us a little bit of help. He was a good striker, let's be fair. And if we can get our lad striking a little bit better, that'll all the help for us. But we've not done it today. And going into the game, when I did the preview, I said, look at their form. It's probably going to end up with us not getting 3 points here, just because this normally happens, and I hate to say it, I was right again, it happened again, and we need to stop conceding silly goals when it's our own defensive mistakes. Other than that, we've been pretty solid in defence, but we also today missed Bannon a lot, and it's one of those things, we need to get someone of that creativity like Bannon in the middle of that midfield, because it just doesn't work when he's not there, and we don't need to keep on relying on certain players to be the ticking thing. If someone's out, we need to get someone of that quality or better to step up and go for it. Reach had another quiet game today. He looked great against Leeds, and he'd gone into the game and looked a bit poor again. He's starting to get a little bit inconsistent for me at times. Don't know what's going on there personally in his head or whatever. Fez did well right near the end as well. He nearly got us the point with a shot which hit the post and a hook couldn't follow it up. And it's just a shame because we've been on a good little run of late, and now we've got to go from a loss and start again. And it's just annoying in that sense. The only saving grace we've got is that we do have an international break coming up very soon, so that'll be another time where Monk can work with the players and put what he wants into practice and try and sort things out. Today, if we had someone who could take corners, we might have been out of sight come the first half. If we had someone who could take corners in the first half, we could have been out of sight and been well happy, but it's the kind of games that we're not putting away where teams we know are not playing well and we should be. Like, I said it on Twitter to someone, and I was mentioning about how we don't kill games off, that I still think the Middlesbrough game was a bit of a fluke, because we've not managed to kill any games off since then, and they were a poor team and we managed to play them at the right time for us. But since then, we've not really gone out and been free scoring. Yeah, we can complain about refereeing decisions. Yeah, we can complain about things not going our way in that sense. But at the same time, we shouldn't have to. We should be able to go out there and get these done. There isn't enough quality at the minute up top. When you're relying on 30-odd 31, 32-year-old Stephen Fletcher and other people around him to try and do it. Like Newhugh playing really well. And I know I'm going to get this in the comment section. I'm going to get the whole thing. It's last year of his contract. He's going to play well. He did it last time. Yes, he did do that last time, but he's playing with a lot of confidence. He's playing well. He came on, he changed the game again. So something needs to change, and it's going to be an interesting transfer window, I think. I still don't think we're going to have a lot of them, but I think we might have a bit where a lot go out and a couple come in that sense. He's going to try and clear some of the dead wood, because at the minute we are struggling in that sense. We don't have enough creativity on the pitch, and that's what we need. I think we need another creative person like Bannon. We need a proper leader on that pitch, because there isn't one at the minute, and that's kind of annoying. And I think we need to start going in front of goals, and that's something we definitely need to start doing, because we're not taking our chances. It's a 2-1 loss. We move on to the game against Swansea, which won't be easy, so let's see how we get on in that. But it's annoying we just couldn't take our chances and get the win.
Don't forget to have your say at outtalk.co.uk after the match.